Hi, welcome to part 2. In this part we're going to change out the brake lines, hoses, calipers, rotors, and pads on an F-150. I have a Dorman kit I bought last year when I did the rear brakes. And this line comes with a shipping bend that has to be straightened out before it's ready to install. Okay, so we're coming through same way passenger to driver's side. Slip it under those two hoses. And you just kind of have to manipulate it, twist it, turn it, and whatever it takes. I'm going to have to crawl underneath now and get it underneath. If you try this, make sure you tape up the fitting on the end so you don't bang it up. Okay, here we are in the front now. There it is coming down from the right side brake hose. And there it goes up to the left front. It's not hooked up here yet because I don't want to have fluid rolling through there, but it's definitely reachable from there. The pre-bent stainless is great unless one of the fittings has a leak. So I went with copper nickel here the second time. Copper nickel is flexible. I have the right length set up here, and the fittings are pretty easy to flare as well. Here's a link up here to how I did the flaring part of this. Okay, I put it in through the front. I bent it initially 22 inches apart on the same plane. And here's the passenger side coming into the brake line. There's the routing. I used the existing line holders and bent this entirely by hand without using any tools whatsoever, and no problems. There's the passenger side going through the holder, and here's the driver's side where it's going to come into the controller. This brake hose is from Napa. I've had good success with aftermarket brake hoses, and it's half the price of OEM in this case. $10mm. Remember, this is 11mm flare nut. There. And snap the ABS line into the holders. And the passenger side is done first. That's going to make it easier on us as far as keeping fluid in the ABS unit. You don't want to bleed that. Now moving over to the driver's side. Now we have to take that plug that we put in there to keep the ABS unit from draining out. And promptly install the line so we don't lose too much brake fluid. And I'm using the stainless line that came with the Dorman kit, 919170. Had no problem with it at all. Put some never sees on the threads of the bolt. Don't tighten it yet. It's not going to make it easier. Again, put some never sees on the threads of the fitting and on the line itself where the fitting seats. It's going to improve your chances. And there it is. It's pretty much right in place. Earlier we had put a plug in the ABS unit, and we have to take that out now. And with a bit of urgency, let's install the line. Now snug it all up. 10 millimeter. I don't have much room to swing here. And helps to put a little lube on these ABS lines. Get them back in there. And there's the entire. And we're going with OEM. Rotors, pads, and calipers. Get the wear indicator on the inboard side. Put caliper grease on all the contact points. I find these OEM parts just slip together as if they're made for each other. Now on the outboard side, make sure you lube up the contact surfaces on the caliper. And slip it into place. I'm hoping this OEM rotor lasts longer than the one I had before, which in under 2 years was already wearing unevenly. I'm taking off using lacquer thinner to remove any film that's on the contact surfaces of the rotors. Before I put it on, I'm going to see if I have to do anything with this. I know they're already retracted enough, so. And the bottom one. It's 18 millimeter. $136 foot-pounds. Top off your brake fluid, you will lose a little here. torque to 26 foot-pounds. Okay, what's left then is to bleed the brakes, passenger side first, then driver's side. And we're done. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. More helpful videos are on the way.